Hello, hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Tony and I'm currently talking about my family's trip to California over Christmas. And, whoops. Are you kidding me right now? Okay. So, day 2, we wake up, we get ready. Oh, I should say also, our hotel had a free continental breakfast. The first day, I think me, Matthew, and Lucas all went down, but Matthew wasn't really feeling that good. He had like just woken up, so he wasn't that into eating. But you know, I mean, it was okay. It was just basic breakfast buffet type food. And then, so the second day, neither Lucas nor Matthew was really interested in going down the buffet, so I was like, okay, whatever, we don't even need to bother. But neither one of these days, so I had said in my very first video that I really just wanted some coffee when we were at the airport. And I never got coffee because none of the places were open, and by the time they had been open, the kids were sleeping, and I wasn't gonna wake them up because they were like laying on my shoulders. I wasn't gonna wake them up to go get a cup of coffee when our flight was gonna be leaving soon. And then when we got to the room, like the hotel, you know, I don't think they had any coffee at that point. And then when we went to lunch, I obviously wasn't having coffee, it was lunch. And then our first day in the park, I didn't bother like getting any kind of coffee or anything because I was just, you know, we were doing our thing, and we never happened across a coffee place like that I really noticed, because I don't know Disneyland anywhere near as well as I know Disney World, because we've been to Disney World so many times. And so then, our first day when we had went down to the breakfast buffet, they didn't have coffee. Like, they were all out. I tried to get some, they didn't have any. So I was like, oh, okay, whatever. So I just got apple juice. And then the second day, the kids didn't want to go down the breakfast buffet, so I didn't bother. And I was like, that's fine. I'll just get a cup of coffee when we get to the parks. And then again, I did not get a cup of coffee when we went to the parks because we went to California Adventure. And this park was really cool, and there were quite a few rides that the kids wanted to go on, and some of them had actually pretty short lines. So we ended up going to a lot of, you know, like checking out all the different places. It was cool, but again, it started raining, and we were just like, okay, we're kind of over the rain at this point. We just want to. So, you know, and there was this one specific ride that I really wanted Lucas to ride because I thought he was going to love it, the Spider-Man ride. Turns out he didn't really like it that much, and it might have just been because at this point he was over everything. But we were able to go on a few rides in Pixar Pier that were shorter. Well, I had wanted us to see like World of Colors or whatever, but by the time it was, I want to say like 6 o'clock or something, the kids asked if we could just go back to the hotel, DoorDash dinner instead of eating in the parks like we were originally going to, and just chill out because it was rainy, they were tired, they just weren't that into Pixar Pier. Honestly, like, I think that they were tired of the rain, they just wanted to not even deal with it anymore. And it was cold, like it was really cold. And I mean, it was California cold, so it wasn't like, you know, but it was chilly. And they weren't that into it. And it was kind of a bust, our Disney California Adventure Day. But we did get to go on the Jumping Jellyfish, was a really short line. The Inside Out Emotional Whirlwind or whatever it's called, that ride, literally we just walked right down. And then we waited in an extraordinarily long line for Mike and Sully because we had wanted to go on Spider-Man, but it was down. And then we ended up getting in the line for Spider-Man. Once we got off Mike and Sully, Spider-Man had just gone back up. So we managed to get quickly in the line for that. And that line wasn't nearly as bad as it could have been. So we got in the line for that. And then what else did we go on at? I don't even remember what we went on at California Adventure, honestly. There was, Soarin'. We went on Soarin'. We waited in an incredibly, like excruciatingly long line for Soarin', but Soarin' is one of our favorites, and I was actually kind of bummed that it's only at California Adventure, not Disneyland, because we would have happily gone on that one several more times. But yeah, my kids just were not that into California Adventure. Like, I thought that it was going to be their favorite park. I thought they were going to love it, but they really liked Disneyland Park a lot better. And we did not have any kind of reservations at California Adventure. I'm pretty sure that we went somewhere for lunch. I'm sure we had to have. So we didn't have breakfast, so we went somewhere for lunch, but I think that we just got like basic, whatever, you know, we mobile ordered, whatever. And on our first Disneyland day for lunch, we ended up going to the Rose Tavern, which is supposed to be like that bar that Gaston hangs out in Beauty and the Beast. So that was cool. But then our second day, our California Adventure day, I can't even remember where we went to eat at all. But I don't know, I remember that it was a lot of waiting in lines, and it was rainy, and it was cold, and literally by the time because like, my thing was, it was starting to get dark, so I told the kids, all right, we're gonna go on this last ride. By the time we're done with this ride, it's going to be dark out, which it was. I think it was the Spider-Man one. Said, and then all I want to do is just walk through Pixar Pier once to get a picture of the, like the Ferris wheel and stuff all lit up. We don't need to worry about seeing World of Color, holiday, whatever. It's not that big of a deal. We'll come back to Disneyland another time, and we'll see it. And, like, it was, I mean, I do wish that we could have stayed in the parks a little bit longer the first 2 days, but it was also rainy and cold, and I totally understand why my kids were just not that into it. So it was totally fine to leave early, and so we ended up leaving early. We DoorDashed dinner to our hotel, and then we just chilled out for the whole rest of the night. And we might have, did we walk back to Target that day? I don't remember if we walked back to Target or not. I don't think we did. But yeah, that was our California Adventure day. It's just, I wish I could remember what rides we went on. I remember the Mike and Sully ride. I remember the jellyfish, like the jumping jellyfish. We wanted to go on the swings, but we ended up not going. Oh, we went on Goofy's, it's like Goofy's Sky School, I want to say it was, roller coaster. And we went on, why can't I remember? I do remember whatever restaurant we had lunch at, it was right by Soarin', because we waited so long in line for Soarin' that by the time we were done, it was practically lunchtime. So we ended up going on Soarin' and then waiting for it to be lunchtime, and then going to like mobile ordering, like right by there. But gosh, I'm like blanking on every single thing that we went on. I will put a few more pictures too from our Disneyland trip. Maybe I'll just do like a Disneyland, like a small little photo dump that includes the soaking wet photo from our first day, our Disney World or our Disneyland day, and then just like some other random pictures of some stuff so that you guys can see. So if you don't already follow me on Instagram, I have it linked below. You can go ahead and follow me. I do have a couple of TikToks that I've made too. And I did some ride videos too and a few shorts. But I didn't I don't vlog our trips because the kids don't love like vlogging or whatever, so I don't vlog our trips. I used to, like years ago, but those vlogs are all private now, because kids just, like I said, they don't love vlogging. They don't want cameras in their face, which is totally fair. So now I just do like ride videos, and you know, I try to make sure that I actually had a ride video for the Inside Out ride, but I ended up not posting it because you could see Lucas fully in it several times, and he's not comfortable with that, so I'm not going to do that. He does not want to be shown in videos like that. I am certainly not going to show him. So, yeah. Anyway, that's the deal with that. Sorry. And then, oh my God. Oh, alright, anyway, I'm going to end this here, and I will tell you guys about our final Disney Parks day, our second Disneyland day, tomorrow. So, thank you very much for watching. Follow all my socials below, comment, let me know what you think, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.